and welcome back to Come Geek Some. If you are new to the channel, please like and subscribe for all future content. If you can cast your minds back to a couple of months ago when we saw certain people, Amanda Winley, Montello, and a few other people say certain things on the internet towards someone who was a victim, and those things weren't exactly nice. Remember, we saw Amanda Winley and Monty basically say they wish something happens to someone and that she was probably begging for it off some boys. And this now comes from someone who is, you can see, they're 100% on Monty's side. But again, no, because of the way this person has been acting, and now that we actually know that Monty is a actual medically certified paranoid schizophrenic, it could be her account. She may have made another account just to start doing all of this, just to try and get her most outlandish thoughts out there under someone else's name. But again, that's just my opinion. And one of the interesting things about this is that this person agrees with Montello. And that's what kind of pushed me towards it could be her in, with another Twitter handle, different Twitter name, and she could say all the outlandish things that she can't really say under her own Twitter account. Mostly because she's probably realised that people are watching her, and if she does work, and if she has got a job, as she says, she's a very important figure in the convention world, or was, and all this kind of thing, then she's probably thinking, oh right, this could come back to bite me in the ass, so I'll get something else and I'll put something else out there. But we're going to look at something now, and it kind of goes back to what Montello said to that girl all those months ago. So we got someone saying, you really think LJ Montello is gonna learn anything? And they've come back with, no, I mean ship freak, I hope she learned her lesson. I am going to leave her name, this name out there, Hentai for All, because what they've said in the following tweet is one of the most disturbing and most horrible things you could say as well regarding this kind of situation. So someone went back to him. So you agree with Montello that she wanted this to be happened. Good victim blaming. And this is what Hentai for All came back with. Yeah, I agree with her. You don't say that. That is one of the most disrespectful and hurtful things anyone could say. But again, no, we know what these type of people are on KV. And I will say this as well, I'm not a fan of it because it just makes you look as low as them when you start saying these kind of things. And especially when you start having a go at their families, kids, whatever. And because one thing that's come to mind recently is that Greg Douchet has got engaged. Congratulations to him on getting engaged and everything else. They say, that there's someone out there for everyone. And he's just found someone who's managed to put up with him. So again, congratulations on the engagement. But again, marriage isn't for everyone. And I've seen certain people go against that. And I'm like, come on. Don't have a go at him. Don't have a go at the person he's getting engaged to or whatever. If they're happy, great. That's it. Just let them get on with it. But with this thing here, these things you do not say. You don't say, yeah, I agree with her, it should have happened. That is one of the most horriblest things ever. And it just makes you look like a piece of shit. That's what that does. It makes you look like a piece of dirt. It's just nasty. And when you look at it, when you read it as well, it gives you makes your skin crawl. It's like, how can someone be this horrible? How can someone go around saying, yeah, that should have happened? It also gives you a little insight into what their outlook on life is. If this is what they're on about, then these are the type of people who, in school, they probably belong to a little clique who were bullies and everything else, and they just picked on people who are smaller than them because it gave them a bit of a rise. It just released that dopamine and, the adrenaline, like, oh, great. Yeah, I got my rush. That's what that kind of gives them. And this probably what it does for them when they go on Twitter. And again, they are just behind a keyboard. And, or on their phones. Just behind a screen, and that's all they're doing. Like, yeah, this'll hurt them now, ha ha ha, yeah. I agree with that, it should have happened. But you just don't say it, do you? There's things a lot of people think about, and again, people who are not narcissists or psychopaths or sociopaths, they just do not do it because they know it's wrong. And they know that it is literally making society see them in a different light. And this is what this person is. This is why I said earlier that I think it may be Montello behind a different account. Mostly because it's just a sickening thing to say, and they've agreed with something, and when you actually look in the past, when Monty actually did that and wrote that down, a lot of people didn't stick up for her. So that kind of thing made me think, right, when I've seen this now, someone's agreeing with her all those months ago. Right, okay, fair enough. Maybe it is her. But you never know. So we're going to leave the video there. We do have one more video coming out later today, and it's some things that Jamie Marchi has recently said, and it just makes you think like, right, okay, this woman has no soul. So if you are new to the channel, please like and subscribe, hit that notification bell for future updates, pass the video far and wide, share it everywhere, share it on Reddit, and I'll see all you wonderful people soon.